My bad. Somebody was calling me. Yeah, so I respect Caitlin Clark too. I respect her because she just gets it done and she just focus on the job, focus on the task at hand, and she don't worry about all the other nonsense. So you got to give her big respect to Caitlin Clark, huge respect. But I do believe that was an egregious call at the end of the game. In my personal opinion, that was the worst call in basketball history. uh, as far as that, that chart, I mean that moving screen call at the end of the game, I do believe that UConn was robbed in that situation. That's my personal opinion on how it went down, how it played out. And that's just the way how you have to look at it due to the fact that when you look at the replay, man, it's heartbreaking to look at because you don't see any unnecessary movement or anything of that nature. You don't see any unnecessary movement on that screen. She's squared up, her arms are in, she's not extending, she stays still, and they simply just literally just gave the call to the other team for no reason. The Iowa team, they was already pre-anticipating the call on the simple fact that is almost I don't want to say too much, man, as far as what I think as far as a lot of people say it's rigged, so I ain't gonna get too much into that lane, but it's just sad, man. It's just one of them things, dog. Because you fight so hard, you work so hard, Paige works so hard, fighting through injuries. She's coming off the screen, and you can just almost guarantee with the momentum they had, playing good defense at the end of the game, making good plays down the stretch. UConn hit that big three beforehand, amazing three. That was one of the clutchest shots I ever seen in my life, all net. And so Paige is coming off the screen, um, and you pretty much see that she has a good look at it, and it's pretty much taken away from her in that situation. Like I said, I personally don't believe it was a foul at all. You just that's an anticipated call by the referee. You know that they should not have anticipated that, in my opinion. The way how I look at it, you know what I mean? The way how I'm looking at it. So it's hard, man. But at the end of the day, you do got to give Iowa credit, but you give UConn credit too for, you know, like I said, man. I mean, Iowa was low key about to start a game, man. That call right there, man, it's sad, man. It's devastating. It's heartbreaking. I feel for the team in that situation. I feel for them on that, man. You know, Caitlin Clark, man, is gonna do damage in the WNBA when she goes there. All the hate she gets, she's stays poised, and that is a sign of a really good athlete, a good basketball player. That you have to give her the credit for fighting through the vitriol and stuff like that, and still getting a job done against a player like Paige, who a lot of people say, oh, Haley is too small, you know, so Paige is like 5'11", so that wipe out that debunks that because it shows that she can get it done against anybody. Um, However, bro, that call is probably the worst call in basketball history, the worst call ever made that I can remember, man. Um, Man, that's terrible. That's terrible for the game of basketball. That call was. Um, I do believe that UConn was robbed. I do believe they do. I believe they do score right there when it comes down to it. Paige was humble about it. Shout out to Paige. She said it don't. Basketball don't come down to that one play, but at the end of the day, you don't want it to be decided on it. You don't want it to be decided on a play like that. The legendary Diana Taurasi said that you know that she thinks that was a bad call. You shouldn't have the game decided on a call like that. Let the players let the players decide it. Come on, man, y'all giving them the right of way. You supposed to, oh my gosh, dog. What I tell y'all, people can't drive. It's just that simple. Yo, if y'all can see what's going on the road right now, like it's just mayhem. I'm driving through the Johns Hopkins like area. I mean, sheesh, dog. You don't want it to be decided on that call, bro. What did she do wrong? If she has this, if, bro, if she got to set a screen in that situation, what did she do wrong? Was she just too big for the girl? I mean, since when, where we do that at? So you have a chance to, you're changing women's basketball. I'm praising y'all for all, I praise excuse me, women's basketball for, keeping it fair and, fundamental and all this. And then you going to implement, now they letting people flop in women's basketball too for the game. So like I said, man, a lot of people think I was hating on Caitlin Clark the last video I made, but really I was just, I just thought UConn was gonna win. That's all that was. I thought people was looking at it wrong. I do still put Paige in that category with Caitlin. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you seen how close the game was. It was decided on a complete blunder of a call, to the point to where if they don't make that call, Paige can probably splash. Paige probably can splash a three right there, and then the rest can be history. But they didn't want that though. They said, no, 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 no. Paige about to come out the screen for the win. Hell no. They said, hell no. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. They said, hell to the no. They said they was cheating. They was definitely cheating, man. That's cheating. That's cheating, dog. Like literally, I would sue the NCAA off that. That's highway, like that's highway robbery, literally. You know what I'm saying? You said I hope South Carolina win the chip. Man, that's cheating. You can't respect something like that. As far as the call, I respect, I respect Caitlin Clark, but you can't respect that call by the referees, man. But due to the fact they already had the lead, you still gotta respect Iowa for having the lead. You know what I'm saying? At that point in time, it ain't like they got free points or something like that. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about it, dog. I feel as though that was the worst call in the history of the game. In the history of the game that we call basketball, dog. Any call, any high school call, any call from a pickup game that people argue on on a playground. Any call that has ever happened while anybody was playing basketball ever. That's the worst call ever since people have been playing basketball on this earth. In any game, any setting. And the reason why is because the pinnacle of how important this game is for women's basketball, for basketball in general at this time. The mantle, the torch, and just how basketball, the impact of that game, on top of the fact that she didn't even foul her, it wasn't a moving screen, and they called a moving screen, and if they don't call it, UConn can literally hit a game winner. They just hit a three right before that, and they was playing good defense and all that. So Iowa choking the game away, and they low key get saved by that call, which is gonna usher. You feel me? If Caitlin Clark go on to win the championship and stuff like that, that's gonna be a lot. That's a big champ. This is a big championship. A lot of people felt like UConn had the better team. So that call, man, the worst call in history. Just because it could have been anything but that. Call it travel or something. Don't do that. Don't 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 just play in our face. You know what I'm saying? And make it look like, yeah, we literally want Iowa to win it, and we gonna make them win it. And that's just what it is. Like, I don't know what y'all think. I don't know what y'all thought, but we gotta do what we gotta do. That's what that call looked like. Yeah, it looked good, it sound good, but moving screen, yeah, I know it sound good, you know. And so at the end of the day, man, they heard my videos beforehand. They didn't want me to be right, but it is what it is. Paige is not really much worried about it. Paige has had the heart of a warrior, and so she will be alright. She's gonna have a chip on her shoulder in the WNBA. And so they just trying to create separation for her. That's all they're trying to do. Create separation, man, between her and Caitlyn. And so, as far as media right now, that's what they're trying to do right now. It's like I said, as far as the players, man, they're not worried about that. The media loves to put people against each other. They're gonna, create the separation, make sure Paige don't win because yada yada, Caitlyn. And so, yeah, is what they don't. Hold on, man. Let me go. Right away. Right away. One thing that you gotta remember when you're driving is who has the right of way and who don't. That's the one thing you gotta remember first. And when I'm on the road, I have the right of way every time. Ha 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 ha. Juju Watkins is a freshman, so she most likely gonna be back. Add some more to her game. Andrew Reese, man. A lot of people talking about she need to add to her game. What happened last year when she won the championship? They wasn't saying that last year. See, people, this girl. Hold on. Side note about Andrew Reese, right? Andrew Reese already won a championship last year, and people want her to stay another year on top of this year. Talking about stay another year. Come on now. What happened to one and dones? I thought these girls was doing one and dones. I thought Juju was finna just go to the league next year. One and done. Why not? Let's get it. Come on, let's get a move on, man. Let's get a come on, man. Let's get these girls in the league. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Uh, College is fun. I mean, it's fun and all, but I mean, me personally, I'm somebody that I don't know if I ever told y'all, man. I dropped out of college like 2, 3 times. And I'm back in there now, and it's just but it's just what it is, man. But I done dropped out 2, 3 times, man. Sometimes it's like if you don't got no reason else to be there, you ain't gotta be there. I mean, but that's just me. I'm not trying to tell you I don't go to school type shit. I'm just saying, like, if a girl like Caitlin Clark, like you went there, did what you did. I mean, Juju, you go there, you know, you have accomplished what you have. You went to school basically to get put on a map for basketball. And then what y'all think about Bronny James finna go to the league? Number one prospect right now, hottest commodity, number one basketball prospect right now, Bronny James. Number one ranked, number one touted prospect out of college basketball right now is Bronny James because everybody want him. So y'all can say what y'all want about his game, dog. At the end of the day, man, he is the most touted prospect right now. uh, and uh, yeah, man, he's about to go to the league before Mikey Williams. I know, right? But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. We out of here, man. Hey, look, after this, we about to do some exclusive reaction to Dwayne Wade We're gonna do a reaction to Dwayne Wade's interview. It's gonna be a panel reaction. We're gonna open up the panel for everybody to sit, and we're gonna sit and listen to and dissect D Wade's interview with Shannon Sharp.